Oh, that's nice. Someone told me that it's going to be in the 80s here in Seattle next week. Did somebody else hear that? I have not been able to verify that information yet. Wow. I know. I know. Welcome back. So any special needs, anybody today? We have good news from Margie. She saw 3 eagles. And what else? Feeling okay? Everyone feeling pretty all right? Okay, good. There's Franny. Hi, Franny. Mary's lurking. All right. Well, let's start standing. We're gonna start in Pilates stance. Yeah, good. And we're gonna just first be with those heels together, and I want you to just consciously wrap your heads of your femurs back into your hips, and then bolt them in, and then release. And I hope you can see on me as I do that, the little subtle changes that happen. You can see my knees when I'm relaxed, how they knock together. And then as I pull these femurs around, they open up and my legs straighten out. Yeah, good. And then here's me released again. So again, as I pull around, the legs straighten out. I get almost a sliver of air there, almost. Yep, good. And then release, good. And then do it again. Good, Judith. I see it. Yes. And do you feel how it makes you stand up taller? Yeah, good. I can see it. Good. That's good. Yeah, nice. Good. All right, one more. Hold that. Feel how getting those hips to turn on helps support the spine and allows it to be nice and long and tall. Good. All right, now can you take that feeling? Very carefully open your feet into parallel. Are you still wrapping? Good. Both heel into parallel. Both outsides of your feet facing forward. Good. Okay, and then release. And you can see my knees fall in. It gets all schlumpy. Okay, so from here we find that wrap. Pull it around the back. Get that belly to turn on. Feel the connection down to your feet. Good. And then release. Good. And again, wrap it back. Bolt it in. So it's a wrap and a bolt. Wrap and a bolt. Good. And release. Good. Let's do 2 more in parallel. Wrap and bolt straight into your center. Yeah, nice, Lisa. Do you feel how that just drops, pulls in? Like, I know, it all just flattens right up. Good. And release 1 more time. And Nara, I can't tell only because you're very backlit. Your whole middle is just a darkness. Is that a metaphor for life? I don't know. Good. Good. Yes. Yeah, that's an awesome question. So Nara's asking, what does it feel like? What does it mean when your feet want to roll to the outside edge, right? That's actually part of the chain, this coming up here. So it's not wrong. A lot of us weight ourselves in rest too much on the inside of the foot. So pulling this up and around, you can see my feet literally will curl out a little bit. Now if I can hold this and then just lay the forefoot down without falling on it, without resting on it, then you'll notice things start to stretch a little more and it gets a little harder to hold, right? So that just tells us patterns of tightness, probably a little too much forefoot action. Okay, so good question. Let's inhale, take those arms up, keep those hips wrapped back. What's that, Nara? Yeah. 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 And it has to do with foot mobility, right? The how much you can move through your foot, and how well the foot talks to the hip, both not just the outside of the hip but the inside of the hip where the inner thigh connects. Yeah. So Nara's question, if you didn't missed it, was as you breathe and exhale, if you lift the inner ankle and it's hard to put the ball of your foot down, why? Why is that? Well, that has to do with foot mobility. Good. 1 more. Keep those arms up tall. Good. Now shrug up to the sky. Good. And then just let the shoulders drop easy. And again, shrug up. Feel it lifting your spine up with it. Good. And then drop easy. Good. 2 more. Inhale up. Good. And drop. Good. And 1 more. Lift. Good. And drop. Shoulders easy in your back. We're just going to pull the shoulder blades back. See how my elbows bend? And then reach up into a shrug. Pull them back. Let the elbows bend. I want you to find the shoulder blades moving on your torso. So it's up and then back. Yeah? Good. Good. All right. Can some part of your brain feel yourself bolting your hips in as you pull those shoulder blades back? Good. And 1 more. Good. And then let those arms come long. We're going to go right into bow. So inhale, exhale, scoop your belly up. Take the back of your neck toward those thumbs. Good. And then inhale right back up nice and tall. And exhale, scoop those abs up. And then back up. Good. You got it. Keep going. See if you can pull up from the inside of the thighs up through the belly. Good. And 1 more. Good. All right. Sweep those arms down easy. Float them forward as you sit. Open the shoulder blades. Oh, not open the shoulder blades. Open the collarbones. Draw the shoulder blades. Get the right body parts. Good. And open up. That's it. Good. So as you come down, can you find your weight a little bit on the outside of your heels? Yeah. So you can think about pulling your ankle bones up here. Good. But try to keep the big toe pressed into the ground. And so that's where that dichotomy that Nara was noticing, how the ankle bone is lifted in this moment, right? We're pulling it up, but we're not giving up the big toe. It's still on the ground. Good. That's it. And 1 more time. Good. Nice. Nice and easy. Good. Bring those arms all the way up 1 more time. Good. And then we're going into roll down. So scoop the abs in. Start with your bow and then continue forward. Feel the spine stretch, right? Really reach the spine toward those thumbs. Your first one doesn't have to be big. Just ease into each one. That's it. Good. Yeah. And then inhale and exhale. Stretch that spine. And reminder to my spine minders, you are not rolling, right? You guys are taking that in a neutral hinge. Feel free to drop your hands and keep extending through your spine. As much extension as you can give your spine is usually very good for it. Good. And 1 more. So we get ourselves all the way down. Is that number 4? Good. Just rest wherever you happen to be for a moment. You're welcome to put hands on the legs. You can bend your knees for support, but let your head be easy. Good. Let your spine be heavy. Spine minders, again, give yourself some support and really extend through the spine. Good. 1 more breath there. Good. And then let's walk those hands forward into plank. Square up your collarbones. We're going to hold that plank for just a moment. I want you to picture bolting your hips in, right? Feeling them come into the side, right into the middle. Good. Elbows pointing back at your waist. Sternums reaching forward away from the heels. 1 more breath there. Good. And then gently bring those knees underneath you. And have a seat. We'll swing those feet around. Good. Oops, what am I doing? Feet flat on the floor. Oh, I'm just getting all excited. And we're going to scoop the belly in and round back. Again, shoulder blades go wide. Good. And then pull the shoulder blades together. Good. That's it. That's it. Yeah, nice. Good. Let that whole shoulder girdle area sort of loosen up from your neck, right? If you need to hold it at the top of the bottom and let your head sway a little bit to kind of let it go from the shoulders, feel free. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. When your arms come forward, can you keep them dropped? Some of you forward and they pop up like that. Can you let them stay low? Let them travel around your torso instead of up your torso. Yeah, nice. That's nice. Good. Can I see one more? Much better. Good, Margie. Good, Lisa. Yeah. Good. And then Annie, just make sure your pelvis is coming with you all the way up. I can't quite see. You're kind of like Nara where you're a little black blob. I can see the outline of you, but the specifics are fuzzy. All right, we're going to stay back in this C curve, and we're just going to scoop the belly a little deeper. Now, my spine minders, remember, you're holding a neutral line, and you still are scooping that pelvic floor up a little. So when I tell everybody else to take the pubic bone flesh back, spine minders, you're really thinking pelvic floor muscles up, okay? All right, scooping it in. Shh. Now, my spine movers, you guys can also think pelvic floor muscles up along with that pubic bone flesh, right? Start at the source. That's it. Give me 2 breaths there. Good. And one more. Good. All right. Pull yourself all the way back up. Extend your legs forward. Dorsiflex your feet and gently round forward. You're giving yourself a little stretch through your calves, yeah? Oh, are you feeling that tight today, Margie? Are you? Oh, my word. Okay, we're going to have to do some hamstring lengthening. Anybody else feeling that tight? Are you that tight too today, Nara? Yeah. Wow, I see that. When I can see air underneath your legs, you guys, that's not a good sign. That's okay. That's all right. We all have our thing. I got my thing. We all got those parts that are tight. Let's roll ourselves all the way down. Reach those arms up overhead, nice and long. Good. While they're long, scoop your abs in and bring those legs in so that your knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, take the arms up toward the ceiling. Exhale, gently roll up into bow, lifting the shoulders up off the mat. Good. And then gently come back down. So I want you to really think of lifting the whole shoulder girdle up off the mat. That's it. Good. Reach overhead and gently up. Good. So just a reminder, if you have toys that you want to use, feel free to use them even if I'm not showing it that way. This would be a great place to hold a magic circle, or I would love it with hand weights, especially just to help that nice, easeful rolling up. So you're welcome to do that if you want. Good, because we're going to do 2 more. I know. I realized after leading bar class this morning that, okay, even though we exercised a lot while we were on vacation, it still wasn't, we didn't do any bar while we were on vacation. And whoo, my arms weren't ready for that. All right, so the next one, we're going to stay lifted. Good, all right, check shoulder blades off the mat. We're going to just gently reach to the side, and I want you to keep your shoulder blades off the mat. Gently reach to the side. As the shoulder blades are staying off the mat, you should feel more work happening in your abs, right? You're also going to try and keep your collarbones open. So instead of letting your shoulder lift up, you're going to let it stay dropped. That's especially beautifully challenging if you're holding a hand weight, because you have to set that work in the shoulder blades, which are lifted off the ground. That's it. Good. That's it. Nice. One more each way. Good. Back to center. Arms up. And then all the way down. Overhead. Feel good? Okay. Inhale. Exhale back up into your bow. Sorry, I got my shirt stuck on the mat. Good. And we're in that bow. We're going to exhale. Bring one leg up into tabletop. Set it down. Collarbones are open. Exhale, other leg. Good. All right. Are your shoulder blades off the mat? You shouldn't be able to set them on the ground. Good. If you need to, bring your hands back behind your head and press your head into the fingertips, right? Find your... Always ask for a reminder, right? You could always feel free to ask for a... Last one on each side. Good. Good. And then gently lay that all the way down. Oh, I'm feeling my high abs. Arms back up to the sky. We're going to inhale and exhale. Bring your right leg into tabletop at the same time that you come into your bow. Good. Extend it to the sky. Dorsiflex. Take it all the way down to the ground. leg slide it on the ground. So here's my mat rumpling because I am pushing it on the ground, and bring it back up. Good. All the way to the sky. Dorsiflex. Reach it down. Good. Press it against the ground. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Good. That's it. Back up into tabletop. Up to the sky. Dorsiflex. There's that stretch. Good. Stretch out through the underside of your leg. Really get it long as it comes down. Good. Drag it along the ground and back up into tabletop. Good. And then it gets to come down to the ground as you return to the shoulders to the ground. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg comes into tabletop as you come into bow. Good. Extend the leg to the sky. Dorsiflex. Reach it down. Good. Drag it along the ground. Pull, 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 pull. Good. Back up into tabletop. Extend to the sky. Dorsiflex. All the way down. Good. Yes. Good. Drag it along the ground. Drag, 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 drag. Up into tabletop. Up to the sky. Good. Dorsiflex. Good. And all the way down. Reach out through the underside of that leg. Good. And drag it along the ground. Back into tabletop. Good. And then we get to come back down to the ground as it comes down to the ground. Good. I'm going to fix my mat because I'll rumpling now. All right, ready for the 100? Yes. So, a couple of things we've been thinking about. Collarbone staying open, right? The shoulders staying around the sides of the torso. And the other one is getting the shoulders off the mat. So during your 100, at any time, there's a couple of things you can do. Change your leg position, right? Change it to a position that allows you to get more off the mat. The other thing you can do is take a hand behind the head or two hands behind the head. Just keep your breathing going, right? The other thing you can do is put a hand behind a leg. Let it help pull you, yeah? And let your abs drop in with those breaths. So you're using that for assistance, right? So any of those things is allowed. Ready? Decide where you want your legs. Inhale, exhale, bring them on up. Good. Curl up into that bow. Get those shoulders off the mat, right? Get them off. All right, collarbones open. Here you go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. So once you get your shoulder blades off the mat and those collarbones open, can you come back to that pelvic floor, that pubic bone flesh? Pull it up through your middle. That's it. Come on, stay with it. Just those 3 pieces. Shoulder blades, abs, collarbones. That's it. Good. Good. Come on. Yes, we can. Last set of breaths. You got it. Yes. Good. And then go ahead and pull that in. I have to sit up because I had a recovery shake and it's coming back up. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right. Stretch those legs out nice and long. If you have a TheraBand or a stretch strap and would like to use it for your leg circles, feel free to grab it. We're going to start across your body, inhaling down and exhaling up. Yeah. So if you have very tight hamstrings, on the way back up, dorsiflex your foot and pull on your band a little bit, right? Help give it that little stretch. Think of lengthening out through your heels. Yeah, so not just pulling your toes to your head, to your that length of almost pull the leg out of its home base. Yeah. So we'll try 4 each way. 5. Sorry, 5. 5. Should give our people who need to stretch a little extra. Yeah. So Lisa, on the way down, I want you to stretch your leg out straighter so that when it comes up, it's already straighter than before, right? So you get more stretch there. Yeah. Good. Good, Annie. And then Mary Lisa, I can't see you, but I'm picturing you. And the leg that's on the ground, can you keep that wrapped into the hip? Keep that. Don't let it pop up and down as the other leg moves around. Good. All right. That's it. That's it. Breathe with it. When you switch legs, remember to keep your brain in what you need to be accomplishing, right? Pelvis is level, and length, length, length through those bones. That's it. I'm going to try and turn the flexion up. Oh. Good. And then when you get both sides, go ahead and just bend the knees. Let your knees fall open for a moment. Yep, so you're in butterfly. You're getting a nice little inner thigh stretch there. We're going to float those arms up to the sky. And then again, just gently up into your bow. This is beautiful if you have hand weights. Use them to help pull you up in that position. Good. Good. I want you to let yourself pull your thigh bones open. You should feel your booty lift your pelvis up a little bit, right? Because in order to pull the thighs open, the glute has to engage. Good. You're going to do 2 more. Pull the thighs, and then gently come back down. Reach overhead, bring those legs back up. Inhale, exhale, let them fall back open into the butterfly with monkey feet. Good. Inhale, exhale, back up into your bow. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull those thighs open. 3. Good. Pull your thighs open. 2. Pull your thighs open. 1. Good. Bring them back up as you come down. Reach overhead. And 1 more set. Good. Pull those thighs open. If you want to, put your hands under your thigh bone and make your legs push your hands down, right? Sometimes it helps to have a target. See if you can do that. Good. Good. And then back down and the legs come back up. Hands return to your side. Take a nice breath. Exhale, bring the legs in a tabletop and up to the sky. Good. Tick-tock. So spine minders, keep your pelvis still. Spine movers, you tilt the hip. Good. Inhale to the side. Exhale. Use your inner thigh close to your pelvis to bring the leg back to center. So inhale, tip. Exhale. We're going to do 4, and then we're going to hold it and add our leg drop. Yep. So I'm going to go this way so you can see. That's it. Check your shoulder. Is it staying with your torso, your upper torso on the mat? Right? Shoulders are both on the mat. Good. All right. So then we're going to hold this next one. We're on our tip. Good. We're going to drop the lower leg. Exhale, scoop the abs in, bring it back. So feel that line from the upper inner thigh through your belly. Good. You're balancing on one hip bone. Can you keep reaching the upper leg long? Don't let it sink into the hip. Keep it long. Good. 1 more. Good. And then push back to center. Good. All right. I know. Woohoo! Let's go the other way. Other way. Remember, spine minders. Through this whole thing, your pelvis is going to stay still. Spine movers. You guys tip. Good. And then abs on to bring them both back. Good. And tip. Abs on to bring them both back. Good. Is that cutie come to help you, Annie? Good. All right, then we hold that next one. Good, and we do our drop. So make sure first that this outside top leg is reaching long before you drop the bottom one. Scoop your abs and bring it in. Good. Inhale, drop. Exhale, scoop, bring it in. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. Good. That's it. Come on, shoulders stay square to the ground. Good. Last one. Oi, and then they both come back to center. Oh, good. And then go ahead and bring them into your chest. I'll swing around. I can see you. Okay, see you better. So from here, let's extend those legs straight out. Inhale and exhale. Roll up to sitting. Roll all the way forward. Reach toward those toes, but pull your abs back. Good. Stack up your spine and then round down. So we're going to pause on that roll up minute on the next one. Yeah, I want to talk about that. So inhale and exhale. Press those feet into the ground. So in this forward motion, right, it's easy to just fall into forward fold. Yeah, but that's not great for most of our low backs. So when you reach forward, I want you to pull your abs up and then pull your body forward. That's that hinging motion that happens here, not here at the lumbar. Does that make sense? Yeah. So wherever you happen to grab onto your legs, scoop your abs in first and then use your arms to pull your pelvis, your hip pointers more forward. Keep your abs pulling back. Can you feel the difference? Kinda? Okay, good, Margie. Yeah, getting those guys to move. Some of you will feel the stretch in your hamstring. All right, so we're gonna squeeze those legs together. We're gonna come rolling back. My spine minders, you're back in neutral. We're gonna take the hands to the side and then scoop the belly in, squeezing those legs. Good, and then press it back out. Yeah, good. Scoop the belly in, pull the knees up. Good. Press it back out, push your heels down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the inner thighs together, pull. Good. That's it. Out. Press down. Good. Very nice. And in. Scoop it in. Good. That's it. One more time. Use that low belly. Scoop it in. Good. Now grab hold. Look, we're ready to roll like a ball. So collarbones are open, right? We haven't hunched up like this. They're still, shoulders are still around our torso. We're going to pull those ribs back. Good. And then inhale back. Exhale up. Check again. Collarbones open, ribs pull back like you just did with that forward reach. Good. That's it. Check each time. That's it. Spine minders, you guys look like you're doing what you need to be doing. That's awesome. Good. 2 more times. Check each time. Ribs pull back. Good. Good. Yes, come on, check the ribs, check the ribs. Don't just fall. Come on, give me one more, Margie. I want to see the rib move. Ribs in, and then go. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's roll back under our back. Whew. Good. We're going to extend one leg out, one leg in. We're ready for the 5s. I know. Maybe not. Maybe we're not ready, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to inhale and exhale, switch. Good. So again here, let's today use the leg to help us get a little higher. You've got this to help your alignment. You can also pull on it to help you lift a little bit. Yeah, lift a little bit, feel your height. Lift a little bit, feel your height. Good. That's all puppy time. Lisa's having a puppy attack. One more each side. Good. And then we're going to take that into rotation. So you can have your reach. You can have your genie box. You can have hands behind your head. But if you feel yourself falling back down like this, go ahead and come back to this pull. Let yourself loop under there. Now feel your height as you rotate to the other side. Feel your height as you rotate and pull. Let it help you, yeah? Good. The work comes as you let go and try to stay that high. Yes, that's it, team. Good, good. One more each way. Keep that height. Yes, you can. Good. Good. Very nice. And then we'll bring those back in. And we have scissors. So one leg is up, one leg is out. All right, so scissors, just know that we're going to be doing scissors in a whole little series of their own. All right, so here we go. Nice and long. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Good. Good. Check your leg. Is it straightening each time? So mine will stay bent if I don't remind it to give me that little extra, right? See, it's bent. Now there's a little extra. Good. 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 That's it. All right, now dorsiflex. Slow it down just a little because some of you, your calves will feel that right away. That's it. Good. Yes. Same idea. Reach out through the back of the leg. When you're dorsiflexion, think of lengthening through the back of your leg up. Good. Good. Now back to point. Back to plantar point. Good. And then we add in rotation. So we reach across. You can pull. Give it a little extra. Little pull. I love the pull because, again, it's holding you up. Now hold your height as you come to the other side, right? Good. Hold your height in the middle. So don't roll down. That's it. That's better. Yes. Keep the height through the center. Good. That's it. Nice. Last one each way. Good. Keep that height. Very nice. Both legs come back together. Release down to the ground. Turn your head. That was a long series up and bow. So if you need to release your neck, feel free. Good. All right, ready for a little double leg stretch? Yes. Let's have it. So legs together. Let's start just reminding ourselves that when the arms are overhead in our bow, we stay in our bow, right? Yeah. So shoulder blades are off the mat. So again, here's another one where we can use our legs to help us get the height and then hold the height as the arms move, right? Sweep around, use your legs to help pull you up. Keep the height so your abs get practice, right? If you don't need that or don't want it, you don't have to grab on. But we are trying to get more of our abs to be strong. So let's add the legs in. Inhale, exhale, reach and pull. Good. And reach and pull. So you can tell even I must bit if I can keep pulling myself up, right? So I'm working at it too. Good. That's it, team. Yes. That's it. Yeah, good. Keep the height each time. Work to keep it. Oh, good. And last two. I think I already said last two. Sorry. Come on down for a rest. Oh. I've been seeing so many memes lately about how Pilates teachers can't count. And I just fulfilled it. All right. We're going to do leg lowers, but today we're going to keep the head down. If you feel yourself losing your abs and arching your back, come up into your bow to set them, and then see if you can hold them while you bring your shoulders and head back down. All right, so scoop your belly in, just like we stood at the beginning. Wrap in your center. We're going to lower down, not very far. Good. Inhale and exhale, scoop, pull from the pelvic floor up. Good. Inhale and exhale, lower. Reach through the top of your foot. Good. Scoop back in through your belly. That's it. Extend away. Get the top of your leg longer, longer, longer. Good. Good. Two more, and I mean it, just two. Good. And the last one. Good. All right, taking that now into diagonals. So this one, your hip will go with you if you're a spine mover. Spine minders, it's just like TikTok, keep your hips still. So we're gonna tip and lower the hips down to the corner of the, legs to the corner of the mat. Push them back up to center. Good, we'll alternate sides. So lower down to the corner. Good, push up back to center. Lower down to the corner. Good, push the inner thigh up. So I want you to be very sure you're pushing from your inner thigh and not your feet, not your knees. You're using that inner thigh that's closest to your pelvis. Good. Now Annie's got help. Good. That's it. Lower. Good. Pull. And last one each way. It's heavier that way. Go ahead and bring those legs down. We're going to let your knees fall to the side. We're going to do a quick little cocoon opening up for just a moment. That's it. You're welcome to grab onto that thigh and press it down if you'd like. We're not doing the whole sequence. We're just going to do this little half bit. Good. And then scoop the abs in, lift the legs, let them fall the other way. That's it. Good. Good. And then bring it back in. Good. Feet are on the mat. We're going to wake up our glutes a little more with some bridging. They already got a little taste of work earlier in class when we were doing our squats and our clams, our supine clams. Good. With the butterfly legs. Now we get to roll up into some bridging. So inhale and exhale. Peel that spine up off the mat. Pull the thigh bones away from you and roll back down. Yes. Good. Nice. Lift it back up. Good. Pull those thigh bones away. There should be an active lengthening away. That means your heels push down and pull toward you a little bit. Good. That's right. Reach. Good. Good. And one more. Hold that lift up. Good. Reach away through those thigh bones. Try to pull your thighs away by pulling your heels under at the same time. Good. You should feel your booty turn on. You should feel nice hollow through the front of your hip. Good. One more breath there. Now come down in neutral. Come down in neutral. So if you are a spine minder, you've already been moving in neutral. Good. Step your feet out wide. Lift back up in neutral. Good. Inhale, lower in neutral. So I have to keep a hand on my pubic bone to make sure that I stay in neutral because this guy wants to pop up and tuck as I lift. So if you're like me, you mind that pelvis. Get your body to feel the hips turn on without tucking down into your hamstrings. Yes. And the fun thing about that is you'll feel your hamstrings work in a different way along with your glutes. Yes. It's all good. That's it. Good. Let's do two more. Really mindful. I love it. I love how many people I see with their practice hands checking those hips. Good. And one more. Good. Very nice. All right. From here, we're going to just bring those legs together. We're going to roll over on our side. It's going to look almost like we're going to take a nap, but we're not. We're going to come up onto that side arm and we're going to wake up those hips a little more. So, starting with my hand on my hip, I'm just going to press the hip up and forward toward my fingers to make sure that I'm not staying in a bend. Yep, I really want to push open and get long here and then lower back down. Good. Up and forward toward my fingers. Yeah, good. And down. Good. Lift and push. Good. Are you okay, Lisa? Is that hard on your hamstring? You're lifting your hip up. You're in a little side plank on your knees. Yeah. So the rolling forward is just because, let's see if I can show you this way. A lot of us will lift in a side plank and we stay in this bent position. I want us to get really truly in a long straight line. So that's that idea of pushing the hip forward. Good, all right. So holding that up, good. We're gonna reach that arm overhead, good. We're gonna open our clam, close our clam. Open our clam, close our clam. So the hip is up, we're pushing down strong into the supporting arm. Good, open, good. That's it. Good, keep your hip forward. Can you feel it wanting to sink back? Yes, I know, me too. Keep that hip on. Good, last two. Last one. Good, come all the way back down. Take a nice breath, reset that shoulder, it might need it. Good, here we go, back up. Reach up overhead, leg is lifted, right? Oops, leg is lifted. Now you're gonna extend it, rotate and look to the ground, bring it back into the clam. Extend and rotate, look to the ground. Bring it back into the clam. That's it, good. Reach. Oops, I'm sliding. Keep going, I'll catch up to you. That's it, so that's what, 4? Can we make it to 6? Reach. Good. And last one, reach. Good. All right, and bring it all the way back down. Go ahead and lay down on your side. Front leg, top leg gets to rest over, or you can hold on to the ankle. We're going to extend that bottom leg and let the leg lift. Yeah? Let's see, can you hear me if I put my head all the way down? I think the mic is on the other side. That's it, good. So lifting it up and down, you got it. Good, so I'm gonna hold on to my leg with 2. If you do also, grab something, put it on underneath your head. Just because that hip needs that help. Good, one more lift. Good, now hold your lift up, that leg is lifted, good. And we're just gonna take it back and up, back and up, back and up, just like that, good. You got it, keep going. Good. Can you think of this place closest to your pelvis? That's it. Good. Good. Nara, can your right knee look forward a little bit in the lift? So instead of letting it look to the ground and the foot up, let it look, yeah, good. Last one. Good. All right, and then we'll gently lay that down. Good. Extend your arms out long, nice and long. Good. And then we're gonna side bend and lift a leg at the same time. So we're gonna lift up, look at that straight leg, bring it back down. Here you can use your hand that's on the floor for a little bit of support. But I want you to come back to the ground slowly with as little support as possible, right? So if I come this way, lift, good, and then try to give yourself very little support. You can even lift your hand off the ground, right? Whoa! Yeah, and you'll feel those obliques go, what? Us now? Yes. Good. Last one, lift. Good. Up. And then back down. Woo! We're going to roll onto our front sides. Press all the way up onto our hands. And then back into a plank for a leg pull interlude before we do the other side. So stretch those legs out. Sternum's nice and long. Remember, you're welcome to be on forearms. You can put your shins on something. You can put your knees on the floor. We're going to lift, point, flex, and put it down. Lift, point, flex, put it down. Now as you lift, can you lengthen your sternum further? Really, yeah. And then you'll feel your glutes and your abs kick on a little more. Yes, that's it. That looks great. Good. 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 Oh, shoot, Franny, I forgot about your knees. Dang it. If you need any help, let me know, Franny. I just realized at the beginning class I meant to think about them and then I forgot. Good. And last one. Good. And then you can let that come underneath you. And then we'll come onto the forearm on the other side. So, okay, you good? Okay, good. Thanks, Freddie. If you need something different, Franny, let me know if you haven't created your own modification already. Okay, so here we go. Nice and simple. First, just lifting the hip up, pushing it into those fingers, and then back down. Yeah, easy peasy. There you go. Good. Yeah. Push it into those hips. Good. Feeling that wrap through the glutes. Nice strong arm. Good. That's it. Good. Can you think of those shoulder blades pulling a little bit together? So you might be like me where you kind of cheat the shoulder and I rotate into the socket a little. I've got to really push down and pull my shoulder blades so that I'm not, yeah, nice. That looks nice. Good. And then that helps you find your glutes a little better too. Good. Can we do one more? One more. All right. So then we're going to hold it up. Reach that arm overhead. Good. Open into our clam and then reach back. Good. Open into our clam and reach back. Is your hip still staying pressed forward? Yes? Yes! I know it is now. Good. That's it. Good. Pull open. Come on, strong supporting arm. Shoulder blades still on, right? Last two. And last one. Good. All right, go ahead and come on down. I'm going to reset that shoulder. Yep, you check you because we're going to add our little reach and rotate. So up into our lift. Good. Reach overhead. Here's your start with your elbow back by your clam. Then we rotate, extend, pull it back in. Rotate toward the ground, reaching the leg out, pulling it back in. Rotate and reach. Pull the shoulder blades as well. Good. Rotate and reach. Shoulder blades. There we go. Length. Shoulder blades and glutes. Length. Shoulder blades and glutes. Come on. Give me two more. Rotate to the ground. We're rotating and looking down and opening up. Let me see it. Come on. Rotate. Good. Nice job. Very nice. Good. Gently bring yourself upright and onto your knees. Franny, if you have a chair handy, sit on that chair. Or take those arms behind you. Or you could stand if you wanted, Franny. Take those arms behind you like that. Yeah, open up the shoulders. Good. Good. Okay, so those of you who can be on your knees at this time, we're going to do thigh stretch. Not Franny, you'll do something else. Those of you who can do thigh stretch, abs in, you're floating back, good, and then use your booty to push you forward. Yeah, so inhale, exhale, set your abs toward your pubic bones, good, and then use your booty to come back up. So Franny, for you, we can't be on knees, but you are in a chair. So seated in a chair, if you take your arms in front of you and hinge back, and you might have to sit on your chair sideways so you're not sitting into the back of it. Hinge back, scoop your abs in, lift one leg up a little, good, and then come back up. Yeah, so scoop your abs in. It's a neutral hinge. If you can, lift a leg up and then come back up. So that's Franny. And anybody else who is not comfortable on their knees. Good. All right. We're going to hold it back. Good. And then we're just going to sweep our arm low and back, circle over the top. You should feel your ab kick back on. Circle back, down, and up and over. Good. Are your booties squeezing toward each other? Those glutes on? Good. Oh, what was the new word we came up with on Monday? Bootials. Was it bootials for your gluteals? Your booty gluteals? Good. One more. All the way up and over. Good. And then float yourself back up. Whew, let's come on down to the floor. All the way down. And we'll have a little swan time. So, inhale and exhale. Float that sternum up and off the mat. Oh, shoot. We forgot the side leg. Dang it. And then back down. Holy cow. Wait, did we do the other side? We only did part of the other side, didn't we? You guys, we have to finish it. Sorry, Swan's going to have to wait. Holy cow. I suddenly realized, wait, on our side, right? We missed all of this. Coming up to the side, yep, and coming back down. I know, no one screamed, hey, Mona, our obliques are asking for more. Good, that's it. So Lisa, have you guys settled on a name yet? Yes? Darwin. Look at those legs. Darwin is helping Lisa. Good. That's it. Good. So again, you can use this hand for support, right? The one that's on the ground. What am I doing? I got all distracted. Here we go. Now we have that deceleration going on. Sorry. If you were wondering too why it feels different, it's this moving arm, if you didn't use it right away, it's making it different. Because you have to decelerate the whole way down as that arm comes down. So the reminder is, on the way down, see if you can take the arm off the ground, right? So it's helping you up, but lift it and come down slowly, right? That's it. Good. Good. And one more time. Come down slowly. Yes, good. Now we have to do the inner thigh on the side. Holy cow, how could I forget? So you can either drop it down, or you can hold on to it, or you can hold on to it with two hands. If you're holding on with two hands, put something under your head. And we're just going to lift and lower, and lift and lower. Yeah. Good. That's it. Good. Nice. Annie, that looks great. A nice straight leg. And you look nice and level through this, from shoulder to hip. Good. Judith, I'm going to assume it's perfect since I can't see you under there. She's just out of screen. I can see her lovely furniture and not her. Good. Last two. Good. And last one. We're going to hold it up. Good. And then we lift it back and a little higher. Back and up. Back and up. Oi. Back and up. Yeah? So it doesn't get to come down. It just keeps trying to get higher and higher. Right? Back and up. Again, make that happen from the top of your thigh, as close to your pelvis as you can get it. So Margie, really think close to your pelvis and not your foot. I see your foot working hard to lift. Yes, I see it. Good. Oh, that's better. Yeah, come on. Last two. And last one. Oi. Good. And then that could come down for a little rest. Good. Stretch out long. And now we're in the perfect position to roll over and do those swans again. So back of neck is long. Inhale and exhale. Float that sternum up. Good. Big inhale. Exhale. Gently lay it down. And again, inhale, exhale. Float that sternum up. Good. And then gently lay it down. Good. Good. Let's go ahead and add the hands in. So inhale, exhale, press into those hands, hugging those elbows close. Seeing if you can keep your inner thighs pulled toward each other. Good. Big inhale at the top. Good. And then gently lay that down. Good. Inhale and exhale, lift. Big inhale at the top. Yes. Nice. Good. Let your throat lift with your spine, right? So don't let your nose hang to the ground. I'm thinking especially of Lisa, who you have a mobile back, so let your throat come with you. Yeah, good. Good. And one more lift. Good. Then I want you to lower halfway. Good. Tuck those elbows in, press back up. Good. Lower halfway. Tuck those elbows, find the shoulder blades, lift back up. Good. Lower. Good. Tuck the elbows. Extend. Good. See if you can get a little bit more mobility higher up in your spine, right? Look for that to pull you up out of your low back. Good. And one more. Very nice. Gently lay that all the way down. Good. Slide those arms forward. Left leg up. Right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. And switch. Good. Kick that leg out straighter behind the knee. That's it. Good. Good. See if you can start loosening the vertebrae up, right? So from your legs, pulling them away from the sacrum, right? Feel the lumbar. Good. And then feel the bones above that, the vertebrae above that, reaching towards your head. See if you can get extra little kinks out as you go. Good. That's it. Good. Give me 2 more each side. Good. All the way up to your skull. Can your skull reach a little closer to those thumbs? Away from the toes. Good. And then go ahead and rest. Take those hands on either side. Press up and sit back in child's pose, or where it's comfortable for your knees. So that might mean sitting on a chair and then letting your spine fall down between your thighs. That could feel really good. Good. And then hands over to one corner of your mat and press. And then other corner of the mat and press. Good. All right, and then round up into a big cat stretch, but don't extend. Instead, press your hips forward and down, collarbones open, drop your hips and lift your chest up. Yeah, so this is like down stretch on the reformer machine. Scoop your belly back into the high cat, sit back in child's pose. Good. And then inhale and exhale up. So if you're seated in a chair, this one doesn't work as well unless you have something in front of you. So instead of putting your hands on something in front of you, you can put your hands on your knees and extend that spine up while you're still seated, yeah? All right, so from here, we're gonna lift up into plank. Yep, there we go. I know, we did it. And we're gonna walk those hands toward our feet. Good. Feel free to bend your knees. Feel free to put hands on the legs for support. Especially my spine minders, bend the knees and lift your spine to where it can extend straight. Spine movers, round those bones up one vertebrae at a time. Ooh. Yeah. Come all the way back up. Good. Good. Now if you need to find your Pilates stance to re-energize that lifting feeling, do it. Yeah, use it. It's a tool. Good. And then hold the feeling as you open back up into parallel. Good. Let's do one more each way. Reach and press. Good. That's it. Nice length. Judas, you're taller. You should, yeah. It's fun. Like if you guys have vertical lines behind you, you know I've got my line of plants. But sometimes I can see from the beginning of class to the end of class, Judith has a door that has molding marks across it, so I can see. Good. All right. Pull it down nice and wide. Let your head fall easy to the side. Good. Open up that opposite arm. Feel the stretch a little more through the top of that neck. Good. Round it forward. Let it hang. Good. Scoop the belly and lift the head. Let the head fall the other way. Good. And then open the other arm. Should feel that stretch increase down the side there. Good. And then round it forward. Let it hang. Good. As it hangs, drive into your feet a little bit. Pull up the inside of your ankle. Push down that big toe. Good. And then float your head back into place. Ah, there you are. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Group hug. Thank you. Happy Wednesday. Margie, enjoy your sunshine and your eagles today. I know, that's exciting. How fun is that? Yeah, hi, Mary. Mary's back. We get to see Mary's face. There's Franny. Okay, see you Friday. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Quick one, yeah? Oh, so you don't feel like you're wrapping your thigh? Okay, so that's weird. That's not the way it should work. You feel like when you pull up through when you pull up through the ankle, it should create this feeling. So if you're pulling up through your ankle and instead you're feeling the opposite, there's something strange going on, and I don't know how you would even do that. How are you? It's almost like you're collapsing in to make that happen. I don't know even how you're doing that, Nora. You're putting a lot of stress at your knee by doing that. Does it hurt? Like I can't. Okay, good. Um, let me turn that off.